Hey, 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 this is your recap auntie. Hey, y'all. Hey, this is Shar, and welcome to my channel. Welcome, 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 baby. We are here, baby, to do a full recap of episode number 116 on Beyond the Gates, season 1. And right before we get started with the recap, I want you to know that whatever you say at the bottom of this video, baby, I respond to you. No, it might not be in typing, but I do respond in my video series called The Front Porch Talk, where we sit down and I read each and every one of your comments and I respond. Please let us stick to the show, the topics of this show. We had a little mistake earlier, so we're just trying to make sure that whatever you say stays on topic, y'all. Read the room, okay? So yeah, we have fun giving our predictions, having our jokes, having our kiki, even sharing some personal stories. It's such a fun time. So I'm responding to you real time. No, you don't have to come to no live show. No, you ain't got to do none of that. This ain't no shade on nobody, honey. It's just that I don't have time to do no lives, honey. At least not right now. But in the meantime, in between time, I want you to know that your comments do matter. The comments are the content, okay? So your words do matter. You matter. Yes, we're here to have some fun. So yeah, just so that you know, you can come over here and talk, and I'm going to respond. Yes, I am. Because sometimes typing ain't just enough to respond. I like to talk, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get this door open, baby, so they can go ahead and entertain us. Open up this damn door so we can get into behind these gates. All right? Are you ready? I'm sure as hell ready. Let go. Baby, we open up at the hotel with Eva reading an article about her grandmammy, Miss Barbara Mitchell, honey. It talks about how she never ever recovered from being ousted or kicked out of the articulates. So in the article, it says that as far as we can tell, Barbara, she didn't have no survivors except for her sister, because her sister just died. So Eva touches the screen, if I could talk. If you know why I'm talking like this, listen to my last front porch talk at the first 10 minutes and you'll know why anyway. The last front porch. Uh, she was like, "That's not true." She touches the screen and touch her grandmammy's picture. Oh, Barbara. She says, "Because I'm one of your survivors, Barbara. I'm your granddaughter." We get her. It's Tomas. He's like, "Hey, sorry for not calling." So he can see that Eva's just been crying. "Oh, what's wrong, baby? What happened?" "Honey, you remember that letter I asked you about?" "Of course I do." Turns out, honey, that shit was legit. And it led to some really surprising results. Girl, then we back at the palace, baby. We are back at the palace, and Anita tells Leslie, "Oh no, that money was set up for Barbara's family." So it's a repeat from yesterday. Her sister's gone, bitch. Gone. You are looking at the only living heir of Barbara Mitchell. So they go over that. "The trust goes to you." "Why are you so bent out to shape, Anita? It's not like the money's coming out your pockets." Anita says, "Yes, bitch, it is." "Excuse you," Leslie says. "I suppose that I should not be surprised at the ego of it all. Thinking that just because you were the breakout star for the articulates, that you're entitled to everything that belongs to them. Other people do have rights too, you know." Anita was like, "That is not what I'm saying, bitch." "Oh, what is your problem, woman? Huh? What is your problem? You have all of these awards, and you have all this fame, and all that damn money, and it's still not enough for your ass." "That has nothing to do with it," Anita says. Leslie says, "there has got to be a black hole in your soul that makes you resent everybody that has some type of good fortune. Or is it me? Just me? Oh, you don't think that I deserve the trust that my biological mother left me?" Anita said, "Well, you shut the fuck up and just listen." Damn. Said that shit yesterday. Leslie does twice as much talking as she does listening. That girl does not listen. She ain't heard not one thing that damn Anita said. Well, just shut up. God dog it. "I set up that trust, and it's funded with Dupree family money." Well, we're back at the hospital, so we see Jacob in the hospital. So he's like, "Oh yeah, thanks for checking on me, man. But I'm doing all right." It's Jacob over the phone. Yeah, yeah, man. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, child, this is so funny. Jacob says, "Do you need anything?" Damn, Derek was like, "Nah, I'm straight. I'm straight. Just trying to sit here, trying to remember my damn Paramount Plus password." Yo, when I tell you Paramount Plus has been a mother sucker tonight, it's late. I should have been did this damn video, and it has been optimizing your perfect plate, whatever it is. It keep optimizing, so I couldn't remember my damn password, so I had to change it to something that I'd use on everything. So I'm like, God, dog it. So Derek, if I don't never agree with your ass, other than hooking up with Shanice, you and I are on one accord today about this damn Paramount password, Paramount Plus fucking password. All right, back to the damn show. He talking about he figured that since he's off his feet, literally, he'll binge Survivor. Jacob tells him, "Man, yeah, I'm glad you sound like you're doing okay." Derek was like, "Well, why wouldn't I be? I mean, I'm like a fucking cork. Nothing keeps me down. And besides, Dr. Montgomery said the surgery was a total success." So, yeah, I know, Jacob said, but still, bro. So we hear so that's Shanice coming to check on Derek. Shanice coming to check on Derek. He was like, "Look, bro, I gotta go because Shanice is here." "All right, bro, just take care of yourself. And why don't you just look up your password, bro? Did I tell you Jacob be asking the most stupid questions? I swear. He fine though. I'm gonna take a picture of it there. He fine, but I swear his questions just don't make no damn sense a lot of the time. Damn. Derek said, "Look, this should have come to me eventually. Like my brain still works even though my legs are out of commission. But I'll be all right. I'll remember it." Oh God, here we go. Shanice was like, "Good afternoon. Are you ready to start your PT?" Here he go. "What's the use? I'm never gonna walk again anyway. What's the point?" Here we go, baby. I'm sure she's heard this story a million times, and that don't faze her at all. So we're in the lobby. So Ashley's asking Madison. I mean, Derek, spinal cord was not completely severed, so he can still recover, right? I mean, so Madison was like, girl, yes and no. It was so severely compressed that it might not never recover completely. Damn, Derek. So Ashley's like, "But it's possible, right?" So she was like, "Yeah, it is," Madison says, "but the best thing that Derek needs to do right now is to focus on physical therapy." She says, "Well, that's great," Ashley says, "because, he's such a beast when he works out." Yeah. Girl, how do you know? You left his ass. I mean, PT is right up his alley. Madison was like, "I'm glad to see that you're taking a really good investment into his healing and recovery. A good support system, honey, is going to be really, really vital in his recovery." She was like, "And for you too, honey." And Ashley was like, "Me? Yeah, girl, situations like this can be tough on the patient, not just on the patient, but the patient's family and their friends. So yeah, you too, big. Just like Derek, you're going to have to surround yourself with people who really do care about you, girl." And of course, the elevator dings, and guess who is getting off the elevator, honey? Andre. Child, he hauls off that elevator. He's, "Ashley, oh, baby, I heard what happened to Derek. Come here, come here, come here. I'm sorry." Just rushed and just want to hug her. She's like, "Ew." So she pulls away from his ass real quick, like, "I can't talk to you right now, Andre. I'm in the middle of a conversation with Dr. Montgomery." Madison was like, "I know you weren't because, honey, I was just about to go out and grab me some lunch. But Ashley, you do have my number, and I want you to know you can use it anytime you want, baby, day or night." "Thank you," she says. "Thank you. It means so much. Thank you so much." So after Madison leaves, he was like, "Okay, now you can talk, okay? So you can catch me up to speed on what is happening with Derek. Come on, tell me. What's his prognosis? I mean, how long is he going to be hospitalized? Come on, girl, tell me." "I have a lot of patients that I have to deal with. I really don't have time to talk to you right now." She's such a bitch. She don't know how to treat no man good at all. She really don't. Derek, him, no. Girl, he was like, "Okay, yeah, okay, I get that. I can understand that you under an incredible amount of pressure." "Yes, I am." Ooh, she evil. He talking about, "Well, you got to break eventually, and I'll just stick around, and we can find somewhere that we can sit, and you can relax, and we can talk." And you can tell me how Derek is doing now and how you're feeling. How did he find out? Who told him, y'all? Who told him about Derek's accident? Uh, her mammy? Who knows? He's like, come on, baby. I want you to know that I'm here for you. You're here for me, huh? She's dropping all the shit all on the desk. Yes, he's here for you. She's like, give me a fucking break. Damn. Why should I fucking believe a single word you say? So we're back in the room with Shanice and Derek. She's like, wait a minute, honey, that came out of nowhere. What's going on? He was like, oh, he said, you already know. He looks so sad. He says, I'm paralyzed, and Dr. Montgomery said I ain't gonna get better. So she was like, yeah, that's not what she said, and you know it. He's talking about, yeah, not so many words, but the message, honey, it was very, very clear. I'm leaving this damn hospital in a wheelchair, and I might be in that shit for the rest of my damn life. Or are you going to tell me that I'm wrong? She's like, no, because we both know there are no promises in this life at all. Plenty of people out here, honey, are walking one day and then they can't the next, and she ain't lying. I used to work with this lady years ago. Had a handsome husband. Oh, she was a minister of God and everything. Fine. He was fine. He was like Elon fine. And he got into a car accident, y'all, and lost both of his legs. I was like, wow. Of course, he started wearing prosthetics, and he was able to use those. But yeah, tomorrow's not promised, baby. It ain't promised at all. Okay, back to the show. So she says, with a lot of work, there's a lot of people who can gain some level of functionality in their legs. And he was like, some level. She was like, look, and unless none is what you're shooting for, if you don't want no type of help, then I suggest you set your mind to your physical therapy now. Come on now. Yesterday, honey, you was all rah-rah about how you was ready to put yourself in the best position to recover. What the fuck happened? Talking to that damn dark cloud ass Ashley. So she said, what's changed? He was like, I had a chance to sleep on it. And I just remembered my password. So we are back at the precinct and we see Jacob on the phone. He get a text from Derek. He said, thanks, bro. So he said, you're welcome. Guess who comes in there? We ain't seen her in a long time. Catherine, baby. She is there asking Jacob, hey, Jacob, you busy? He talking about, yeah, he was. You ain't busy, nigga. You on your phone chatting with Derek. He was like, yeah, I was, but that shit ain't never stopped you before. So what's up, Cat? So Kat was like, well, so much actually. Tomorrow is the official launch of the purse line, which is back on since Chelsea's dad was able to finesse the situation and make that incredibly sus lawsuit go away, which is awesome, obviously, but Chelsea and I are both stressy. She better talk. Everybody who's anybody is going to be there. And I'm really, really hoping that includes you and Naomi, please. So he said, Naomi is probably coming, but I have to work. So she's like, well, damn, that is too bad. Well, maybe not. And it's not that we really didn't want you to come. Of course, we would love to have you there. Oh, no, it's all good. Naomi would be happy to rep the Hawthorne family. Now, is there anything else? Because I got to get back to work. She's like, that's great. Yeah. I mean, with you needing to get back to work, because that's actually why I am here. With all the craziness that's gonna be happening because of the launch, I let a few things fall between the cracks. Yeah. Cat, I really don't have time. Such as sending that bitch Leslie Thomas to prison for the rest of her natural born life. We're back at the palace, and Leslie was like, you set up that trust? And Anita says, who do you think set that shit up? Santa Claus? I don't know, Leslie says. The record company? Anita says, honey, the record company didn't even know Barbara existed, honey. Dante Green removed her ass from the group before we can even record an album with her. I don't know the music business, Leslie says. I don't know how all of this shit works, okay? Shit, I thought that they were just trying to make things right. I was trying to make things right. Shit. That's why I set up that blind trust. And I've been funding it ever since my mother left this world. Oh, this is rich. I mean, I'm coming into a fortune and it's all Dupree money. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. She better praise him. Praise the Lord. Jesus is so good. Only us, honey. Only us is gonna get on TV. We gonna give God the glory, ain't we? We don't care how devil full of the devil we is, baby. We gonna give him the glory. Do you hear me? Only a black soap would do that. They gonna see Jesus, God, the Holy Ghost, and they gonna speak in tongues. They ain't gonna do that on the other shows. You better praise him, girl, with your old evil ass. I swear, Eva tells damn Tomas too much shit. We're back at the hotel. So your mother's the daughter of this fourth articulate? Ah, yeah, yeah. She tells her, yeah, her name was Barbara Mitchell. She was my grandmammy. Shit, I can't even believe I'm sitting here saying this. I didn't even know I had grandmothers. So they just kicked her out of the group? They probably didn't have a contract that would have barred that. Sorry, the force of habit. She said, no, it's all right. It's a good reflex to have, I guess. She was like, if she would have had somebody like Tomas around, then there was a great possibility that she would have been able to get something from the articulates when they hit it big without her. Like out there ain't no information about Barbara at all. She's like, she had to dig for this one article that she found. I mean, my grandmother's story is so sad. He's like, I mean, he said, I get that, but it must be really exciting to know that you have this family history. She's like, I guess it is, but it's my mammy. She's the one who's the most excited, honey. She damn near jumped out of her skin when I saw her earlier. Honey, she got all made and dressed up, honey, so she can rub all of that shit into Anita Dupree's face. Baby, we're back at the palace, and Leslie is telling Anita, thank you so much for setting up this trust for me. Anita's like, bitch, no, I set it up for Barbara's legacy. Well, that's her legacy, Auntie Anita. For you. I didn't do it for you. I didn't even know you existed until today. Well, not as Barbara Mitchell's daughter. Leslie says details. But the point is, and this is a very good point, honey, is that now I am one of those rich bitches. I'm sorry, she says, I'm one of those rich bitches that I used to envy. I mean, look, I can tell you, baby, between us rich girls, oof, listen, it came just in the nick of time, baby. Okay? I mean, that 50 grand that your son-in-law gave me so that I can leave town, well, it didn't last long. Or nearly as long as I thought it would. I mean, I was being hounded by the bill collectors, honey, and then I got this eviction notice for my apartment. You are just itching for a trust that I set up for a woman in honor of a woman that you are nothing like, bitch. Go ahead, Anita. Anita is disgusted. Leslie talking about, yes, and I can spend that trust money in honor of her. And I can live in a place like this. Oh, somewhere just like this. Or maybe somewhere better, of course. You know, I always wondered what it was like, and while she's touching all of Anita's beautiful, glasses full of different, wines and liqueurs. And Anita was like, what was like, bitch? What are you talking about? To live beyond the gates. I mean, I've had a peek or two once or twice. The hired help. Yeah, but sure, okay. Mona and Jan gave me some tidbits from time to time, but I still felt like an outsider. Like those iron gates. They seemed like prison, where I was always out instead of in. And now, honey, I am right where I belong. I'm going to take my rightful place in the pantheon of black royalty. And all thanks to you, bitch. Oh, I know Anita is like, I cannot believe I had put that money all these years. Oh my God. That is to an enemy's camp. Into an enemy. Oh, cha. Mm-mm-mm. She says, this is just too good to be believed. Ah! Anita says, "You're telling me." So we're back at the precinct, and of course, Kat is drilling the fuck out of Jacob. Clearly, Leslie's case have been, slipped through the cracks, especially implicating that she poisoned Laura. What's going on with the case, bro? Because you ain't been doing shit. You've been pushing that to the side. Of course, he's going with the law because we can't connect her or tie her to those incidents, girl. None of them. I thought you understood that shit. I do. But can't you keep investigating until you find more evidence? She says it's been months, honey, and Laura, she deserves justice for what Leslie did to her. Where's Laura? We ain't seen her in a long time either, honey. She's so pretty. Where's she at, y'all? He was like, she was like, doesn't it matter, honey, that she was almost killed? He talking about, yeah, but so was my best friend, bitch. No, yeah, but so was my best friend. That's because what he did, honey. He did that. He wasn't almost killed. He was injured. This old desperate ass Andre at the hospital back with Ashley. So you don't care? You don't believe that I care what happens to Derek? It's like, look, I understand things got a little messy between the three of us, but that don't mean I don't give a fuck or care about what happens to the guy. This isn't about Derek. He was like, then what? See, that's the thing. She be mad at people and she never know how to speak her mind until it blows. It has to be like that teapot on the damn stove. She don't let you, deal with it while it's simmering. She wait till that shit start. I can't whistle right now. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Then that's what she look at you like you're the fool. Like you don't understand. No, you never told me shit. She's not good with her words at all. See, he was like, what then? You know what? Forget it. It doesn't matter. See, that's what I'm talking about. That girl got on my nerves so bad. These men be asking her what the fuck is wrong. And she never, ever, ever, ever deals with the truth. Or at least try to clear that shit up. And she has this preconceived notion or idea, and she never ever tries to find out the truth. And it's too late by that time because then she's in confusion. Ooh, she get on my nerves. Andre begging ass, well, it clearly does mean a lot to you. That means if it matters to you, it matters to me too. No, it don't. She said she don't want you. She gave you back your red balloon picture, boy. She's like, yeah, right. He's like, Ashley, why are you questioning everything that I'm saying, huh? Why, girl? Because you lied to me when you told me that you broke up with the woman you were seeing. He was like, I didn't lie, girl, and I did break up with her. Ah, that's not what it looked like from where I was standing, honey. Ashley, I don't know what you're talking about. I saw you, Andre. I saw you and Danny Dupree all over each other. Oh, she makes such an ugly face. This is the face that I was. Ooh, she looks disgusted too. Ah, she said, like it was the most worst thing she's seen in the world, girl. Okay. Oh my God, we see Chelsea with her little bows, her pink bows. I mean, Chelsea's gonna put on something. I don't like it, but hell. She's on the phone with Dad, with Bill. Thanks, Dad, for making this lawsuit go away. She's at Orphe Jeans. Girl, please don't let me look on that menu and y'all still got that damn. Please don't let me look up there and see that damn pork loin. Please. Best father ever? Not quite, but best lawyer? You got that nailed. Ciao. Madison comes there. Y'all, they still got that. I wanted to stop because I knew they was going to pan out. They still got that damn corned beef and Swiss on that fucking wall and that damn pork loin. I'm telling you, it's going to be, that pork loin might as well sit there and cook the food for us. That thing you cannot tell me it's been one long day or one long week. Hasn't this pork loin been up there for like damn 3 weeks? Ugh, my stomach is hurting. Then this man in the background just blowing his nose. I'm like, you better wipe your hands. I'm gonna be watching you real good. I hope they don't start talking. Madison shows up, y'all. Well, Madison sits down and kiss each other. It's like, well, sounds like you have everything under control, girl. Yeah. Well, girl, I'm glad that it sounds that way because the truth is I am a nervous wreck. Oh, now I see how what's her name is going to grab her because it's at the purse launch. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. A little bit. Allison is going to grab her. at that purse launch. I mean, I got a million things to do and a million things that could go wrong and probably will. My girl Madison, she's like, girl, because if they do, honey, you're going to deal with it. Why? You know why? Because what, girl? You're amazing. Yes, you are. Thank you for reminding me why I love you so much and holding me down to the ground when I'm going to vibrate off of it. I mean, how in the hell did you stay so calm, cool, and collected, girl? Especially when your job is a hell of a lot more high pressure than mine. I mean, it's literally life and death. She says most of the time she loves it and the stress manifests this type of adrenaline inside of her. Okay, we're not going to go too much into this. I have a feeling Allison's evil ass is going to show up. So we'll see. Again, I will pick out the hot parts that really, pop and that I need to talk about it, but otherwise I'm just going to watch them fawn over each other. So, yeah, she tells her, about how she deals with being a doctor and let's just like how Chelsea deals with making purses. You stay up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because you have passion about it and it's going to work eventually. So, yeah, it wasn't really much. And so she was like, yeah, I got to pay. The only time that's the toughest time for Madison is when you have to deliver bad news. And I got somebody right now who's just had his life turned upside down, his world, whatever. So, yeah, we back at the hospital. So Derek is like, "Hey." So Shanice was like, "Wait a minute, nigga. Hey is for horses, honey. And your little cat, your little TV show can wait." I guess he's looking at Survivor because you and I have work to do. She says it's only because I guess she slammed his laptop down. I heard it, but she slammed his laptop down. He's like, "What the fuck?" So she says, "We got work to do." He says, "No, you may have work to do. I have a program to watch," he said. She says, "I don't want to hear that shit." He's talking about, what happened to the patient is always right. She said, "First of all, that ain't no damn saying. And second of all, it's completely normal for a patient in your situation to yo-yo from determined to despair. That's why I come in, honey, to help you find that former and then help you moderate the latter." He is mean. He talking about good luck with that shit. She said, "That's the problem with luck, Derek. You don't have control over it. But what we do have control over, baby, are our choices." So they go through this back and forth of him feeling sad. So she's trying to pump him up to let him know you got to be determined to be still and do nothing, or you need to start learning that you're going to have to really build yourself back up to where you used to be. Pretty much, I'm like I said, I'm going to listen to the hot pots. If I don't hear no shit, then we'll just be ready for the next scene. I mean, she breaks it down and tells him, like, look, you're going to be in a wheelchair, yeah, but you got to make the best of it. With your good upper body strength, at least you'll be able to get in and out of bed without any help. And if you don't buckle down and do your physical therapy, that might not even happen. So she asked him, are you ready to do some PT? He was like, fine, let's do it. So we come back to the police precinct, and we see Jacob brings back some lemon lime soda. Okay. I guess there's no name brands on here except for Tide and Febreze, huh? So Kat apologizes to hear what happened with Derek, and she knows that his best friend's injury has put such a huge strain on him. Girl, that's just a tip of the iceberg. His father cussing him out, him finding out about his niece and nephew. It's a lot, honey. That ain't nothing. Now, Kat is speaking for all of us. She's like, I understand and I'm sorry about all the stuff that you're going through. She said, it's just that. He's like, come on now, spill it out. She's like, look, I spent so much time and energy gathering evidence on this bitch. And just to see her getting away with it is so fucking frustrating. And everybody says that. A lot of us don't want Leslie to get that money because of the fact that she's gotten away with so much. And if they could pin that her husband dying on her, I think that she had a lot to do with killing that man, then that will probably be something that could put her ass away. Attempted, no, but let's see what happened to her ex-husband. I think that that will be something they can find out further down the road. Again, I love the actress, but for her to get away with so much and then come out like a fat rat, with all this money and stuff, we know she's gonna run through it. That she ain't gonna have nothing at the end of this. She gonna look good in orange. So he was like, yeah, believe me, I would help if I could, but I'm not even allowed to investigate the theft of a paperclip at the moment. Yeah, you on desk duty, my nick. she, he says, my dad busted me down to dust duty. And she opened up the damn soda. What happened? Girl, was you supposed to open that soda right then? Cat tickles me. He was like a long story that has me devoting my time and everything else and my energy to damn paperwork. She says, "How do you keep from wanting to act out and break something?" So he was like, first of all, you go about being stressed about your purse launch. Then you're talking about arresting Leslie. Now you're talking about starting your own crime wave. Y'all, I just hate that him and her have more in common than him and Naomi. Oh my God. I hope that I don't see this coming, but he's really supportive of Martin and Smitty being the kids' parents, and that's it. But Naomi is vouching and fighting for June to really help herself so she can be more into the kids' life. And of course, with all the secrets and stuff, Kat really tells Jacob more than she even tells Tomas. And I just hope that they don't have something, because Jacob really is professional. He grew where he was. He's good looking. He knows how to keep her in her place. She respects him. He don't pay no her mind, no her he don't pay her any mind. Ay ay ay. She's young though, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep an eye on their connection and their relationship. So he asked her all those questions. She's like, "Look, I ain't never say that shit." He was like, "Well, you need to whatever you're not saying, that's the issue. So what's up? Talk." So she talks to him. She says, "So, you're a guy." He was like, "Oh, okay. So this is about sex. Why you not talking to your brother about that, Cat?" "Well, he's gay." "But why you not talking to your brother about that?" "Well, Chelsea talked didn't yeah, Chelsea talked to Martin about that, but that was about her coming out or being more comfortable in under the rainbow." Ooh, y'all. She was like, "Well, why do you even think that?" He said, "Well, you sure as fuck ain't asking me about no damn purses." She's like, no. So you and your loyal boyfriend having some issues?" She's like, kind of, but not really. He says, "Cat." She's like, "It's embarrassing." He was like, "Look, well, you have to tell me now, girl." She's like, "Okay, okay, I could use some advice." And he was like, "Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'll help if I can." She says, "Tomas is hot, but the sex is not. I'm having a little trouble, a turkey tail trouble." I'm having a little turkey tail trouble in that department. That is so embarrassing. Oh my God, Tomas, baby. Come on, Eva. Come on, girl. Jump on him so we can see what you feeling after this whole thing. So we're back at the hotel. So Eva is just venting to Tomas how she can't understand why her mother always, like, her first instinct is to go on the attack instead of her just sitting back, taking all that information, let it just absorbing in it so she can at least enjoy it. She just wants to go ahead and just go and fight. Tomas says, "She sounds like a lot of lawyers I know." She's like, "But she just doesn't have that excuse though. She too old for that shit." I mean, it must be a really big deal for her to know about her biological mother, right? I mean, it was for me when I found out about Ted. I mean, and it still is. And I mean, even after all this time, I'm still trying to process that relationship I got with him. She was like, "And now I'm learning about these grandmothers, especially Barbara." Now, either Tomas is tall or she's short, but I didn't know that there was a difference that much in height. I always thought that Eva was tall, but she's always wearing platforms. I love that necklace piece she has on, but she's always wearing platforms, so I never knew that she was that short. Well, he's really tall. One or the other. It's a really huge height difference. I mean, she died before I ever got to meet her, even know her. I guess it doesn't make sense to even miss something or someone that I never even knew. Of course it does, because you're grappling with the thoughts of the possibilities of everything that could have been. When I tell you that Tomas is looking good now, he looking real good in this thing. He hot now. Come on, y'all. Come on, smash. I know y'all like, "Shar, really?" Yes, really. I want them to smash. I really do. He was like, "That's the kind of thing that can hit you hard." She's like, "But I don't understand why it ain't hitting my mammy hard too." Because what it looks like to me is all she fucking really cares about is the money. Yes, it's the money. She don't give a fuck about her mama. So we're back at the palace. So Leslie is looking at the furniture. So how much do you pay for a chair like this? Anita was like, I have no idea. You should ask an interior designer. Oh, that's right. People like us are able to pay somebody to go buy our own furniture, right? When I come into my money, I'm going to hire somebody to make a chair for me, just like this. It's just about the money for you, ain't it, Leslie? Spoken from somebody who's used to having it. Besides, it's all I have left of the mother I never met. The mother that I never had a chance to know. Anita says, what a shame. I'm sorry. Did I hear you say that you're ashamed? You should be. Because of you, I never met my mammy. Because of you, she ain't gonna never have a chance to enjoy this money. You let my mother get kicked out of the articulates, and you didn't do shit to stop it. You have no idea what you're talking about, and you have no idea what I fucking know. Like how my mother died, you don't know how. You thought that you could keep a secret from Barbara's daughter? Now that all the dirty laundry is out, police, the Duprees can't wash it clean. You stood at that reunion, and you sighed and you cried for poor Barbara, knowing all along that you were the one who stopped. Bitch! I've had enough. This conversation is over. Oh, and I thought that all of the articulates were sisters. Just following Anita all around her house. Anita's trying to kick her ass out. You better leave, Les. So since my mother was a sister, does that mean I get to call you Auntie Nita? She says, hell no. Okay, so all this love for Barbara was a bunch of bullshit. You need to keep your fucking Barbara's fucking name out of your disgusting mouth. Ooh, they going back and forth, baby. I'm loving it. I'm loving this. You don't know a thing about my friend. Because of you, because of what you wanted, because of who you were willing to sacrifice. You need to get out of my face. Oh, and all that love for your good friend quotation marks. Oh, no matter how much you intentionally hurt her. I loved her no matter how many times you failed her. You need to get the fuck out of my house no matter how much you betrayed her. For your own selfish. I've heard enough of this shit. No, you haven't. Damn, Anita was getting out of her way. No, you haven't. You destroyed her. Anita says, get the fuck out of my way, bitch. To satisfy your own boundless, blind ambition, bitch. She slapped the shit out of her. And I caught that shit right in midstream. Hair flying, everything. I did the other picture that I made for the Muppets, that was somebody else's picture, but I don't even know if I would have made this as my thumbnail or the one that she looking. I'm gonna figure it out, but we're gonna have this picture in this video some one way or another. I'm gonna have to really record it. Ooh, she slapped the shit out of her. She slapped the shit out of her. Boundless, blind ambition. Pap. Child, as soon as that slap landed right on her fucking face, Vernon walked in and saw it. Ooh, Vernon, what you thinking, bro? Okay, we back at the hospital, honey, and Andre acting all dumb. Wait a minute. You saw me and Danny, huh? A nurse came over there, so they tried to play it cool. She looking like, I ain't gonna say shit right now, but I'm wait till she walk away. That's what Ashley looking like. The other night when you said that you were going home to break up with the woman that you were seeing, which I now know was Danny Dupree, unless you were seeing yet another woman. I mean, you are the player, right? No. I mean, it was only Danny. I cannot believe that I was so fucking blind. I should have realized it that she crashed out dead at Uptown, baby. I mean, she was so rude. She was. But I used to think that was her default. But it never even occurred to me that you would be sleeping with your Aunt Nicole's sister. Oh, God, I underestimated you. Or actually, I overestimated you. Ooh, she's digging deep in his. Ooh. God, I was so stupid. God, you seemed so sincere when you said that you were going to be breaking up with her. He says, and I did. Look, Nick, you ain't even hear me when I came up in that damn room. You ain't even hear me. You two were just way too busy going at it. Unless, I'm sorry, is that some new breakup technique? I mean, I got out of there before you two actually did it because, ew, I told you she was disgusted. He says, ah, so that's why you pushed me away. Yes, but it took her to get mad for her to tell you. She's so immature. You lied to me, Andre. You said that you were going to go home to break up with her, but you had sex with her instead. You're wrong, Ash, on both accounts. So we back at the palace. Ooh, and Vernon gets in there like, Anita, what's going on, baby? What's going on? Your wife assaulted me, Vernon. I can practically feel the scar. First, Nicole chokes the shit out of her, and now Anita slapped the shit out of her. Wow, girl. Wow. Get that woman out of my house now, nigga. You know what? And Vernon is trying to grab her. No, she snatched away from Vernon. It's just like when Nicole, she attacked me a few weeks ago. Brutality must run in this family. I mean, do you know that your daughter, she actually tried to strangle me to death at Orphe Jeans, and for absolutely no reason at all. Girl, you are an instigator. You cause people want to slap the shit out of you. Oh, honey, I'm sure you gave her plenty of reasons. Violence is never the answer, Leslie says. Isn't that right, Vernon? You know what? I should go to the police and have your ass charged with assault. But I already tried that with Nicole, honey, and your Dupree cop, your granddaughter's husband, honey. Well, he refused to arrest her, even though there were plenty of witnesses there, including your son-in-law. Yeah, my baby daddy. Oh, apparently Ted, he was afraid to tell the cops that his wife was crazy, so he didn't do a witness statement against her. And I have a feeling that you'll probably be the same way, right, Vernon? Vernon looking like, girl, if you don't get the fuck out of here. His eyes match his color of his sweater. They're blue. Oh, Vernon got blue eyes. So I'm just gonna just let this one slide. So Vernon was like, so I guess we should say thank you. You're welcome. You are so welcome. As she puts her hands on his shoulder, and thank you for having some class. Besides, I wasn't doing this for revenge. I was actually doing this for acceptance. Anita says, oh, please, bitch. Just call it what it is. It's money. So Vernon drags her out of there, honey. He said, look, I think this meeting is just about over. Oh, no, no, no. I mean, we just need to chat just a little bit. Just a little bit. And Anita's looking at her like she crazy as hell. All right, we're back at the hotel. So Eva tells Tomas, she's like, honey, I could give a fuck about that money. Even though she's like, keeps dangling it under my damn nose earlier. As if like that's the only fucking thing that matters here. He was like, because Eva, you're not like her. Yeah, she's not. I'm telling you that he's so taller than her. He's like hovering over her. You are a good person. Compassionate, compassionate and caring person. She's like, well, honey, don't give me too much credit. Please don't. Please, Tomas. I know we got Team Eva, Team Cat around here. They both got their bad sides. She feels like there's more to this whole big news thing more than just money. He was like, well, finding out, about your past and where you came from, honey, that's a really great start. That's what he told her. So she was like, had this big old soliloquy about most of her life. She, was really solid on where she came from. And then this news about this, about her grandmammy, and then about Ted and everything. It's just, it took her, knocked her back a bit. But her mama just found out about the money and just went right on. She's like, it feels like I'm trying on all these clothes and nothing seems to quite fit. Like, who the fuck am I? You think she gonna dig deep to find out that Leslie is really not her mom? She gonna definitely find that shit out. And that girl's gonna be hurt. Like, am I Barbara's granddaughter? Am I Ted's daughter? Am I Kat's sister? And the last one fits the worst because it fits like a 4XL t-shirt and I'm wearing small, honey. So here he go. So wear it as a mini dress. Oh, see, you sexy thing, you. I bet you look really great in it. She just looking all left and right, honey, like. So, how are things with you and Kat anyway? You said you two are having issues. Everything's uh, fine. You just a lion with them long eyelashes. Here's some pretty eyelashes, Tomas. You fine devil, you. She looking at him like, yeah, right, nigga. I know you. You're lying. You know, she just looking at him like that. I can't wait to see what Jacob tells Cat. So he's like, so Tomas is bad in bed, huh? They're back at the precinct. So he was talking to a cop friend while she was sitting down. He all loud but whispering. So he's bad in bed, huh? She's like, nigga, can you keep your voice down, please? Relax, girl. These niggas has heard it all. She's like, well, they don't need to know all of this. I mean, damn. I mean, I didn't say that he was bad in bed. I was just saying that I'm just not that into it. He was like, it's the same thing. She was like, no, it's not. I mean, Tomas could be great in bed for all I know. I mean, maybe it's not him. Maybe it's me. I don't know. He was like, maybe it is you. She's like, whatever. So is this where the you a guy thing comes into play, nigga? Cause I know what I'm talking about. She's like, I mean, you're a married man, so you must have some type of damn experience about getting it damn right. She's like, well, so how do I get it right? He was like, why the fuck are you asking me when you already know what the damn answer is? If one of your friends came to you with the same damn mystery, okay, how would you advise them to solve that shit? She says, I would tell her that if you're not sure if it's you or the guy, then you should just go and screw another guy. He was like, there you fucking go. Do that shit. And I'm like, who the fuck is she gonna choose to have sex with? The only person that she trusts is her cousin's husband. Unless we just haven't been introduced to the new guy yet. Who could she fuck around there, y'all? Who could she sleep with? All right, we're back at Orphe Jeans and we are back at the cute table. That purse is cute that Chelsea is carrying. It's pink and it has a little gold handle. It's so cute. She tells Madison, oh, I feel so terrible for your patient, my love. I mean, I can't even imagine to just suddenly wake up and be paralyzed. I mean, that must be a fucking nightmare. Madison was like, yeah, man, and I've seen worse, girl. I mean, I agree it's a real damn tough diagnosis, but I try to take a moment every day to be damn grateful for every damn blessing in my life. Go ahead, Maddie. Like meeting you, Madison says. And Chelsea was like, we're lucky, aren't we? Madison says, the luckiest. And then they kiss each other. Oh. So Madison says, girl, I need to get back to work. And so Chelsea was like, girl, I need to check on Cat because I'm sure that she's freaking out about this launch thing, and I'm out to lunch while she's doing all the work. She ain't doing no work, girl. She talking about C. So we're back at the precinct. He's like, look, I'll ask around. I'll ask some of the single guys out here on the force. If they're willing to help you with your problem? You know what I'm saying? Look, she gotta trust the person, and it took her a long time to get Tomas to trust him. So it's got to be somebody that she trusts. Y'all, I don't like it. I don't like it. She says, thanks, honey. I'll pass. I'll just think about it some other way. I'll figure it out. So, Jacob tells her, like, look, maybe you should talk to your moms about this. Wait a minute, you think that I should talk to my mammy about my sex life? He's like, yo, what happened to keeping your voice down in here? Huh? She was like, in what world would I talk to my mother about that shit? He's like, girl, your mammy's a shrink, the best in the business. So you're saying that I have a mental problem, she says. Thank you, nigga. He was like, nah. Honestly, I think you should talk to your man. Intimacy, yeah, it changes. It does. It really does. That's why I said what I tell y'all. Communication is the most important part of intimacy. If you don't talk about it, he won't know about it. If you don't talk about it, fellas, she won't know about it. You have to talk because the same moves that you tried on Shorty ain't gonna work on Aunty and vice versa. If the moves, girl, that you tried on Bro ain't gonna work on Unc. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the spectrum. I ain't trying to, you know, tell you go older and younger versus younger. But what I'm saying is that everybody's different. Everybody's genetic makeup, they're different. So what works on one person ain't gonna work on me. So that, when we first got, yeah, you try some stuff and we talk. No, don't do that. That hurt. Try it this way. Turn me around. Pinch me here. Bite me. All that shit. You need to talk. You cannot not talk about it. All right. Oh, here I go down that damn grown folks alley again. Y'all, reel me back in, baby. No, no, keep me out there. He was like, sometimes it's fire, sometimes it's comfort, sometimes you're chasing a connection that won't connect. That is so true. It be fire, baby. But sometimes it'd be like, I just had a tough day. Can you make me feel better? Yeah, it just depends, man. Jacob, okay, you showing up this episode, bro. I'm really digging what I'm hearing. Really digging it. He says, but all times it's about how you feeling in that fucking moment. But what do I know? Shit, I'm just a guy. I'm just a nigga. She says, you're a smart guy. Thanks, Jacob. He was like, of course. You can always talk to me, cuz. Even about your sex life. She said, yeah, but definitely next time in a more place, more private. Girl, you came there. He was there doing his job. You came to his spot. So she was like, now your ass need to find reasons to arrest Leslie Thomas for attempted murder, and I will love you forever. He says, good luck tomorrow night. She's like, I don't need no fucking luck, honey. I am Kat Richardson. I'm going to kill it. And she walks away. He was like, my money's on you, cuz. And he just shakes his head. Man, they have chemistry, y'all. I'm sorry. Him and Naomi, they're cute. They really are cute. But because of that damn secret that Naomi hid from him, and their relationship is going to change. It's definitely going to change. So we damn at the damn hospital, that mean ass Derek. So Shanice tells him he did really great for his first PT session. She was like, how do you think you did? You think you did great? He talking about no, mean ass. She says, that's that positive attitude that I know and love. He talking about sorry. She said, oh, don't worry about it, honey. I ain't worried about that shit. The enthusiasm will definitely come later. He was like, you think so? She's like, just wait until I introduce to you this new feline physical therapy program that I'm working on. I've been thinking about pairing you with your old gal pal. Yeah, Punil. He was like, seriously? Punil was that cat that he saved. He was like, seriously? She's like, no, nigga, I'm just joking. Did you lose your sense of humor along with your ability to walk? I mean, so he laughs, and so he tells her that he does feel better. Thank you. I told you they're gonna grow. And that damn, like y'all call it, rubber lips, actually in the lobby, just biting off damn Andre's bottom lip. He's standing there. I'm like, why? Leave her alone. So he asked her, could he be honest with her? She was like, girl, honey, yes. She's like, yeah, but enter at your own risk, because I can be brutally honest a lot of times. So what's the question? He asked her, what if they were still dating and they decided to be more than just flirty friends? Would she still want more from him? Yeah, that's a great question, Derek. If we decided that we would go there, no, this shit won't scare me off. And before you ask, it won't scare her off either. It will. So they're in the lobby, honey, fussing. Look, I gotta get back to work. Would you listen to me? Listen, he trying to grab her and stuff. She said, look, don't touch me. Okay? He's like, look, you're gonna listen to me, all right? I was planning on ending things with Danny right after I left your place that night. I sent her ass 2 text messages saying that I wanted to talk to her. So when she came to my apartment, she was real upset. So she had a real bad fucking run-in with that damn Haley Hamilton, and it ended in a miscarriage. Oh God, that's awful, she says. He was like, right. So I was trying to take the time to talk to Danny to make sure she knew that wasn't her fault, because she was a total fucking wreck. So yes, we did kiss, and yeah, our clothes did come off, but we stopped. I stopped it. Actually, I told her we couldn't do that shit, and she agreed. Now, yes, she did spend the night, but nothing happened. The next morning, I ended things just like I told you I would, damn it. Because I want to be with you. I wanna be with you. Ooh, yeah. Hey, hey, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'd rather be with you. Ooh, yeah. Hey, I'd rather be with you. Ooh, yeah. Say I'd rather be with you. Yes. Y'all better play that today. Who sang that? I know James know it. I still do. Ashley. She looking like I just wanna fall on my knees and just right now. Child, she talking about I believe you. I do. Child. But it's too late. He said, so we can wait a minute. She said, it's too late. I mean, with even you telling me the truth, it gives me some type of relief. But when I thought that you weren't, he was like, your feelings changed. And she was like, yeah, my feelings became clearer. Girl, that's pity. That ain't no damn passion. I love Derek. He's like, right. And if I hadn't caught you there with Danny, it might have taken me longer to realize that shit. So he was like, so the accident, yes, it really shocked me into reality, okay? I know what it must look like. I'm just gung ho and want to tend to him and not confusing that with love. I don't know, but you know what? If it were me in that hospital bed, worrying about my future, Derek would be there. Andre says, yep. And I want him to be because he's my person and I'm his. Child, I didn't even I was talking to my daughter and I was like saying, how people are using this term, he's my person or she's my person. When did that change? I mean, I know that we have so many people that are not categorized by their sex anymore. So when did that change, y'all? Like saying unhoused and my person. It's like very like that's why I am who I am over here. I'm gonna be respectful, but there's some old school stuff in here. Again, I'll be 55 next year, y'all. There's a lot of things I have to change. Like, I'm very supportive of the community. I really am. I don't judge them. They have hearts and they need love just like everybody else. So, but when did all of this change, y'all? School me on that. Run me that. Has it been since 2020? And when everything was shut down and we had to figure some stuff out and we found out that although we were married in relationships with a heterosexual person, we found out that we fell in love with a tree or something. Or a person that we thought was one thing and was another. I don't know. When did all of this change? So he tries to talk to her some more. She cuts him off and she tells him that she needs to. Actually, she wants to go back to Derek. They had this, what can I, but, too many word cuts off. I ain't trying to go through all of that. So that was the end of that. So we're back at the hotel. So Eva tells him, I'm glad that things between you and Kat are pretty cool. He's like, they are. So why the fuck did you come over here? Oh, to return that damn book. That book has gotten so much play on this damn show. Is it a true book? I wonder if it is. Anyway, he read it, returned it. So they talking about this third book. So blah blah blah. Are y'all gonna screw or what? So she walks over to the table to give him the third book, and he says he cannot wait to see if the star-crossed lovers end up together. So Kat arrives at Orphe G's. Hey, Kat. And if you hear the music, whenever Kat comes in the room, baby, there's a very 60s vibe, the music on the jukebox. And that damn pork loin. I'm so sick of it. If they go another week with that fucking pork loin on that damn menu and don't switch it out, I'm cussing. I already cussed now, but it's going to be real bad. So they're going over the guest list for the launch party shit. So yeah. It's just details, honey. Details, details. I'm not going to go through all of that bullshit. It's just details. So she just confirms to her that Jacob ain't coming. She's like, how the fuck you know? How do you know, girl? I just left the precinct and I was talking to him about Laura's case. She's like, girl, I thought that shit was dead in the water. I mean, it was, but I just can't help thinking about how this bitch Leslie Thomas is getting off scot-free after everything that she's fucking done. I assure you, cuz, karma will definitely catch up with that bitch eventually. Kat tells her, honey, I would love to think that you're right, but that shit sure hasn't caught up with her yet, girl. In due time, just keep living. She is going to go broke because Anita's going to stop that money from going into that account. And people think that when they're rich like that, they can just go on and spending forever and ever and ever. Amen. But nah, money, there's an end to it, baby. And she going to go fucking broke. Watch. She's like, girl, I am starting to think, baby, that damn Leslie Thomas is the most luckiest woman a damn live. And she is. I swear that girl is lucky. For now, I'm telling you, she's going to go broke and she's going to always hold that little secret over Anita's head. And she's going to wind up blackmailing Anita into giving her more money to keep her mouth quiet. But we know Leslie ain't going to keep her fucking mouth quiet. So we're back at the palace. And so she came back in there. So she says that, Vernon, she Anita was like, that bitch is still here. Vernon was just checking with me to make sure that I was not going to press charges, and I never had any intention of doing so. And instead, you'll what? She says, live up to my legacy. I'm telling you, Vernon is looking at her like she looks familiar. Like he has a heart for her. Oh my God, he the pappy. He the pappy, y'all. He the pappy. So as I see it, the Articulate should have another reunion concert. And Verna is like looking at her so deeply. Oh, as soon as possible. And this time I can stand in honor of my mother. Yes, and Verna is looking so frozen in the face. Oh, get out. Oh, and I can stand on stage with the three of you. Get the fuck out of my house before I throw your ass out. Tell her, Anita. Oh, understand that this is a very difficult process for you, Anita. I understand that. Ooh, she said, especially at your age. Ooh, girl, your mama was just as old. Ooh. Ooh, she said, especially at your age, honey. Ooh, she said, that's it, bitch. That's enough. I'm sorry. I thought that was Anita who said that. Verna was like, that's it. That's enough. Oh, thank you so much for making me very, very rich. I really appreciate that. I can't wait for our friendship. She just talking while Vernon is steadily pushing her ass out. They should have called damn a damn security guard to come because they do got some security on the grounds. Child, your enemy. You gave that enemy all that money. Damn. Ooh. I'm hurt. And I can't wait for our friendship to blossom. Mwah! Toodles, toodles, girl. Big girls don't cry. Big girls don't lie. Oh, when I tell you she's crazy, Dana Leslie Thomas is cray. We don't ask why. We say bye, bye, bye. So Vernon kicks her ass out and she's like, Vernon, I think I'm going to be sick. Me too, girl. My stomach is like twisted. Ooh, child. And that is yesterday's episode. Episode, what was that? 116, honey, of Beyond the Gates, which was a really fucking dope episode. It was. Everything hit. Except for little low moments, I would give today's episode because of Anita and Leslie, and even because of Kat talking to Jacob about some stuff. I mean, that's in my opinion. I would give it a 4. Teetering on a 4, real close to 4. Yeah, I will give it today's that 4 frames. I wear glasses, y'all, so that's why. All right, let me go ahead and get this uploaded and get the front porch talking to see what y'all are talking about, and let's have a good time, baby. I can't wait to see what y'all gonna say about this episode today. Well, yesterday, the 116. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.